Pussy don't fail me now. I gotta turn this nigga out so he don't want nobody else but me and only me. It's the VTS podcast show. This is your boy Vinny P, Vinny Poppins.
Wow.
And this is your girl Pushin' P.
Wow.
Ain't no stopping.
Oh. Petite Nina too. Bring it
She
in
wanna
then.
act like she never know the songs of the day.
I know that song.
You know that song.
I do know that song.
What is that song?
It's a song.
Who's it by?
I don't know.
You don't know it then.
It's not Tweet. What's her name?
You're close.
I know. What is her name?
Her rumored girlfriend.
I know. I can't think of her name.
Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
Missy Elliott.
I love
the
her.
Misdemeanor.
I love her.
You know, there were 2 albums banned in my house growing up.
Missy?
It was Missy, the Under Construction album, with the
Really?
song I just sang. Yes, because my mother heard that song.
It was like, it's over with.
Right. I mean, I'm in high school, so.
Oh my goodness.
And the other one was TLC's Fan Mail album.
Really?
Yes.
The whole thing? What song did she hear on that one?
Remember the other song I sang on that other show? I Need a Crunk Type Nigga.
Oh,
Make
she
7
didn't want that
figures.
one? She's like, no.
And there was a couple of other songs in there a little bit risque too, like Silly Ho.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Actually, can I be
I
a
thought
silly
that was
hoe?
a pretty tame album though.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
Because it could be way worse.
It could have been worse. It could have been
You
worse.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, so
So
no Missy, no TLC.
I had to shout out
Fan Mail.
that song to her because it's almost like, you know, in school they have like the banned books list.
Is that was it?
So, you know, we're rebelling as an adult.
I don't know what
Because
you're
that
talking about.
song has more lessons in education than we ever know.
Really? Is that how you took that song?
Have you ever been in a room where you said, "Pussy, don't fail me now"?
I don't think I ever had to say that.
You never talked to your cat?
I definitely do talk to my. Her name is Fatma. That's her name.
That's the best you could come up with.
That's her name. Her name is Fatma. P-H-A-T.
I mean, not even in a sexual way. Like, say if I have a job interview, I'm just
You don't want your
like-
pussy to fail you during a job interview? What kind of job is you going
It
for?
could be a metaphor.
I gotta ask with you because it could be you perform for
It could
OnlyFans
be
or
like,
Twitter. So then you're really asking
want
about your
high
vagina.
energy walking into the room.
Do you say "pussy don't fail me now"?
I do.
Wow, that's intense.
And that song is actually trending on TikTok. That's
Everything
why it
is.
was in my mind.
Really?
Yes.
Everything is trending on TikTok.
It's not for the kids anymore. I'm gonna just
Everything
say
is-
that.
That part. Was it ever for the what?
It
TikTok?
was for the kids.
TikTok just went 0 to 100.
Just like Snapchat was for the kids.
Was it?
Yes, it was.
Now I
And the
think it's
adults took over.
Snapchat is a snitching site. I think at this point.
It's the FBI.
Man, facts.
That's why I stay off of there.
Man, that's right. So serious.
So I also want to shout out Discount Tires.
Oh yeah, I like them.
This week I had a flat tire.
Did
There
you have
was
a
a-
blowout or just a flat?
There was a screw.
Really?
That's what they told me in the tire. Now, at first I was like, is somebody trying to send me a motherfucking message?
Facts.
Do
but
we
you ran
have
it
a
over.
problem? Like Nikki say, do we have a problem?
No, but you ran one over.
I did run over.
You were so angry, but come to
I
find out
was
you ran
ready
one
to
over.
pop off.
Man, that part.
I was so glad because with this new car I got in September,
Yeah.
I went to Discount Tires and got all new tires.
Did you?
Because
They're not that expensive.
shit.
They're not that expensive. Like, they're not bad. Like, you could have got worse.
Well, you know, I'm used to going to a cheap tire,
So
$40 used.
right there on MLK.
And you got 30 days of warranty.
That part.
So
That
I
part.
think that kind of mentality was in my head because I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I don't want to pay for another tire.
So
And they were like, just come in. It's covered.
and then they
for a
talked you
year."
into getting.
No. They didn't do all that. I was just like, I'm not in the ghetto no more.
Okay, so
Because
you had
I was worried about a 30-day warranty. They don't do 30 days, they do a year.
exactly. You're like, wait a minute.
You know what I mean?
I'll take all for it.
So
Give
I
me-
was kind of glad I spent that money.
It was worth it.
It was worth it.
Discount Tire is good.
Yeah.
I had applied for a credit card with them one time and never used it.
They were trying to get me to do that. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I
tried
applied.
it.
I got
No.
approved. I just never used it. And then it just like was like, you don't
I
use
never
it,
do
so
store credit cards.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
there's no point.
I had JCPenney's once upon a time.
I still got JC.
I got rid of it. I shouldn't have gotten rid of it. That was before I knew if you cancel a card, it makes your credit go bad.
Down. Yeah.
Might as well just kept it.
Even if you pay it off and cancel it, still they don't tell
I
you that.
should just waited till it expired.
And then,
And I was like,
but sometimes they'll just send you a new card before it even expires.
but if you don't call the number and
No, sometimes they really will just send you a new card.
but you have to activate it.
You do have to activate it.
So if you don't activate it, then you're just like in the clear, right?
I don't think that works like that.
You don't know.
I think you still have the credit. I don't know.
I don't have to ask Joyce. You know, Joyce does all that kind of stuff, credit repair and stuff.
Oh.
So next time she comes in, we'll ask her about that.
We will.
Because that can be a whole thing. Shout out to Joyce.
Hey, Jay.
Formerly
Juicy.
known as Juicy J.
But not anymore.
She also does taxes. So if you guys, need your taxes done, April the 15th is fastly approaching.
Oh, have you filed your taxes already?
I have not because I'm going to owe them.
So you're just going to wait to the last minute? Or you just not
I'm
going
waiting
to
for my Facebook check to come in the mail.
Oh, wait, not the Facebook
Did you hear
check.
about that?
No.
But you knew 2 years ago, they had everybody apply, they had the lawsuit where, the tagging people identity thing.
I did see that. Yes.
Yes. And so you almost forgot about it.
I did.
But this is the year, I read this in the article this week. It said we should be expecting our checks very soon, and they should probably be around the range of $400 to $600.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And I had 2 pages.
Did
so
I?
I applied. I'm trying to see if they're going to give me 2 checks.
I mean, it is 2 different people.
But it's going straight to the government anyway.
But still.
At this point.
I wonder. I didn't even think I got a part of that lawsuit.
Why didn't you fill out the paperwork?
I don't know. You didn't give me the memo.
There was a big ass red alert when you signed into Facebook at that time.
Well, I don't be on Facebook like that.
You don't.
So
you
I wouldn't
really
even know.
don't.
I really
that is
don't.
true.
So I didn't even know because I be trying to fill out for all the lawsuits because people be sleeping on them lawsuits when they be sending you stuff in the mail and be like, so fill out this paper for a class action lawsuit.
Yes.
I be doing it, and then months and months later, I receive a random check, $200, $300. I think the highest one I received was $1,400.
I've never received that much.
The highest one I've ever received was $1,400.
That's why I am excited about the Facebook checks because every time I've done these class
action lawsuits,
it's been like $10, $15.
Yeah, I be getting some money.
I think I even got $4 once. It was really low, but they sent it in a check form.
I think I got $1.20. I think it was the
yes.
one I got, $1.20.
So I need this,
Well, good, and hopefully you get double.
Hopefully I get double.
Because you are double trouble.
I'm not double trouble.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, you are.
What you mean?
Double
I've been
trouble.
good. No,
That's why you have 2 pages. So when you get banned off of one, you go to the next one. Double trouble.
I've been good though.
You have.
Can we acknowledge that?
You have lately.
No.
When's the last time
When
you
you
been
say
banned?
late,
When's the last time
let's
you been
not
banned?
go off the bands.
Oh.
Let's.
That's exactly
you
what we're
can't
going
measure
off of.
my behavior off of that.
That's why you get. Oh, yeah,
sometimes
because
they
people
be
just
on
be
bullshit.
hating. People just be hating sometimes.
But
They
when
just
have I
hating.
really sent it up?
It's been a minute. The last thing that I seen that you sent up was that flag, and that was
The flag?
yeah up your.
That was. Oh my God.
But that wasn't no drama
God
thing.
bless
That was
the
just,
USA.
I never said a pledge of allegiance like that before.
You
Not with a flag in someone's ass. Never did that.
Wait a minute.
What?
Do you even know the Pledge of Allegiance?
Yes, I do.
Can you cite it for us, please?
I know the Pledge of Allegiance.
Can you cite it for us,
I'm not
please?
reciting the Pledge of
What's
Allegiance.
wrong? You don't see? You can't cite the Pledge of Allegiance?
can.
Are you a real American? Show
No.
me your green card.
I ain't showing you shit. I ain't showing you
Because
shit.
at this point,
I know they took out God. You know, at school, they took out the word God in the Pledge of Allegiance.
you know what? What gets me about all of
And I'm like,
this
really?
is it's still on the money.
Right.
In God we trust.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Exactly, but they ain't taking it off of that. You know what I'm saying? But they definitely took God out of the Pledge of Allegiance in school.
And that's when school just went all the way down. They needed some God.
I was gonna make a comment, but I'm just gonna shut up.
What?
No, I think schools was going down before then.
You do.
It's these badass kids.
I had some good teachers.
Was my teachers good?
I think I had some good teachers.
You know, I did have good teachers.
Only teacher, you know what?
But I went to
Ironically,
military-based school, so
girl, that was a boot camp.
You went to Springfield schools.
Yes, I did. And
I'm
Springfield
sorry.
had a very great, outstanding education back then.
Back in
it's when
92?
all these motherfucking Chicago people moved here. But
What?
anyway,
That's what happened to the schools,
yes,
the Chicago
the motherfuckers
kids.
can't read. Then they bring down our test scores.
And talk about they was watching Cocomelon.
That's the problem. See, when I was growing up, I wasn't watching no motherfucker. We was watching grown ass shows,
Right.
okay? Because we can comprehend what's going on.
What was going on?
Okay,
These kids over here watching Cocomelon.
that's all they can get.
Right. That's
No, we had good. I always say this. I think Springfield before 2008 was a pretty good town.
See, I didn't live here then, so I wouldn't.
Right.
I wouldn't know. So
You
it
know what I
wasn't
mean?
bad.
It was not that bad.
What were the schools? Were the schools okay?
The schools were great.
Okay, so see.
I mean, it was really a thing of there's no reason why someone should have failed
Anything.
during that period.
So you feel like within the last
they were dedicated
10 years.
teachers.
Not like these teachers.
These teachers would tell you up front, I don't get paid enough for that.
Real quick, they would like that is not what my job
teachers were
description.
staying after school. If they said something was wrong in the home, how can we help you?
They were really active.
If you need extra credit, like yes,
Not now. Not now. These
But
teachers do not care. now.
Ironically, the only teacher I did not like, specifically in high school, was the music teacher.
Really? But you like music.
Yeah.
Why did you not like the music teacher?
You know why? Shout out to Tiffany Williams.
Oh, well, we put names out here.
Yeah, and I never called her Miss Williams. I always called her by her first name.
Tiffany.
That probably caused a lot of conflict in
It
itself.
could have been Tiffany. Tiffany. Miss Williams. No, Tiffany.
The thing about it was she still wanted to be a star.
Really? And she was trying to use that in her music class?
It's like she never made it on Broadway.
So she's trying to use... Like, girl, you are a music teacher.
Right.
Be a music teacher.
But music teacher to her was like, this is temporary.
Like, I'm still going to go make it big.
Right.
So she was like, you peasants are here, but I'm going to make it big.
You can't be in competition with your students.
With your students. And that's what
so she ran her classroom. For one...
Like it was an audition?
Half the classroom was her friends. Because she's in the mind frame of we're her peers.
Gotcha.
And you're not the teacher.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying?
So that's why the competition also came in.
There's competition because you couldn't sing better than me.
Right.
Listen, she could play the piano. I give her that. She's a beast on the keys. You know what I mean?
So you and her was competing with the singing thing.
There was no competition. It was competition on her behalf.
Oh.
Not.
I said what I said. I sang what I sang.
No, honestly, not even on a scale of who can sing better vocally. The thing was, she wanted to make it on Broadway theater.
Wow.
And I never wanted that for my life.
Gotcha.
Like,
okay.
I put myself in the category of a recording artist.
You know.
Which is very much different from theater.
Broadway, live, all that, right.
But
okay.
her even being a grown-up couldn't distinguish that for some reason. That's why I say there is no competition. It's apples and oranges.
Wow.
Like you over here trying to be...
Wow. Sorry, Tiff.
She's over here trying to be in the color purple.
Not the color purple. Wow. Wow.
And I'm Summer Walker. It's
just not
different.
a comparison.
You know what I mean?
That's not a comparison.
So it was just like... She's a great woman.
Oh, well, that's nice. Follow back up.
I don't think she's a bad person at her core, but I think she wasn't ready to let go of those dreams that had already died. Wow. Does that make sense?
It definitely does.
Sound bad,
Very
though?
harsh, but it definitely does.
I'm trying to...
You're like, your chances went over. You're not getting that chance anymore.
On Broadway, you actually can be any age. Broadway doesn't have that hang up on age. I will say that.
Okay.
But the thing was, she was married with kids.
I like how you just flicked your hair out your face. You definitely
My hair is growing.
You definitely just flicked your hair. You just flicked it out your face.
I am.
Like,
I need to get a hair lining, though. I haven't been. Our favorite people in the mall,
Yes.
New Wave.
The other place is gone.
Is it?
Yes.
Anthony Gregory's place is gone.
Oh, I don't know names like this.
Oh, yeah. Extreme something.
Yes, something. They're gone.
You know, he used to be with Audrey.
I heard.
Yeah. And so then when I was into it with Audrey, he was trying to defend her.
Seriously?
Yes. Against me. And then she turned on him. And then he got his own shop. And now it's gone. You see how the Lord works?
Wow.
In mysterious ways.
In mysterious ways.
That's why you shouldn't go against me. I've been
It's crazy
telling
because
y'all.
last time I went in there, he was like doing giveaways to kids,
My
bicycles
candles
and
and
shit.
crystals pop.
Digging up shit in the backyard. That's all I'm saying.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I'm like, what do I do?
Allegedly.
You're like, I'm gonna tell you do this. I'm like, are you sure? As I'm gonna shovel.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't have no problem telling people
Yeah.
about that life.
I mean, it is what it is.
But
That's real shit.
There is a great responsibility that comes along with that as well.
Yeah.
So it's just not, someone rolled their eyes at me.
And now it's just over with.
let me ice them in a jar. That's not what we should be doing.
Let's not do that.
Because that's abusing. That's abusing
the power.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, they wanted war.
I see.
Yes.
I see.
And
we were just talking about that. Me and my kid was talking about that the other day. I was talking about that area over there, and I'm just like, yeah, I heard somebody over here somebody was shooting through their window type stuff, being big mad.
Yeah.
He was like, over here. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were big mad. Like, yeah. He's like, oh, that's crazy. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, also, there used to be, I guess there's a lot of farmland over here, too, that I heard. I'm just like,
yeah, there's still a lot of farmland.
that's crazy.
Yeah. But, Audi's parking lot is still empty every day.
What? Did you just throw shade at Aldi's?
No, not Audi's. Audi's, like AUDI Cafe.
Where's that?
Right around the corner from us right now.
Oh, Jesus.
Formerly known as Nikki's.
Oh, I've seen cars there.
For the slot machines. Slot machines.
Have you ate there?
Have I ate there?
Have you had anybody eat there?
Okay, so I don't know what the current status is because it's a revolving door.
Wow.
But Percy Butler used to cook meals there on Sunday.
Like recently?
Like within the last 4 months.
Okay, since she's opened it. Okay.
But I've ordered from Percy Butler personally. Because he used to cook out of his house.
Oh, so he can cook.
Yes.
So that's the new
And he's from Mississippi.
Ooh, that's good food.
Okay.
So is the food better than what it was at Nikki's when it was Nikki's? Or is it like the same?
What I'm saying is he only cooked on Sundays for Audrey.
Oh.
So I don't know what that food was hitting on
The other
Monday through Saturday.
Oh, so we don't know.
I don't know. And I never bought his food out of her building.
It was always
but it's the same person.
It's the same person. Some of the stuff is the same food.
Right. So
but he can cook.
I can say he can cook.
Okay.
He definitely can cook.
I guess we got to see.
But the thing about him is my friend told me I should really correct people over the phone when they don't know that I'm a man. Because she feels like that can be dangerous sometimes.
Like false advertisement or something?
No, it's just like, how people will call me ma'am, and I won't correct them. I just go along with it. And
right.
So on the phone, he kept, what you need, sweetheart? What you need? Okay, baby girl.
Really?
And I just never corrected him because I never do it to anybody.
Right, it's like it's not a big deal for you.
And maybe I should have.
Should you?
Because when I came to the door,
he was expecting a
the
female.
woman was too stunned to speak. That kind of thing.
Really?
Because he didn't know.
He didn't know.
And
but still.
a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
And now that we are on the air with this podcast, I would like to ask the listeners, do you guys think I sound like a woman?
Yes.
You are not the listener.
Oh, I'm listening. Oh my goodness. I think because I've been around you so long, I think you still sound like a man. But the thing is, I can see why people would think you sound like a woman.
Let's ask Zach.
Zach?
No.
I don't sound like a woman, but he's white.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know.
I have good ears.
What is it?
Okay, but Zach is a producer. He produces music.
His
he
ears
has
are
that
good.
ear. So maybe he's biased.
Because you can still hear the bass part in his voice. Even though it's high pitched, you can still hear.
So he has an advantage over the average person.
But that's what I'm saying. I know because I've been around you, but I can see why people will mistake you for sounding like a female.
But do you think I should start correcting them?
I mean, do you have a problem with not correcting them?
I don't.
But other people do.
But I mean, the nigga was literally saying, "Sweetie, baby girl."
Like when it gets to that, then maybe it's just like, actually, I'm. Okay. But it does that because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're on the phone with somebody and it's just like a regular conversation, oh, no problem.
And not to say he was being,
so-and-so.
it wasn't a flirtation kind of thing. It was like
But
a
it's just
southern
him.
thing.
Yes.
You know how they do.
So that's what I mean. I mean, would it have changed? Would it have been like, bro, guy?
And then that would have been awkward.
You know what I'm saying? Like, after he didn't call you baby girl and this, and then at what point? So do you just correct it out the door? Like, as soon as he says something,
It just seems like such a job for me.
Exactly. Just
And
let
I
them do
didn't
what they need to
ask
do.
for the job.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So it's just like, whatever. Just say what you need to say. Except for when you're about to go pick up your food and he's trying to put his phone number in the bag, and then you go pick up and he's like, oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, that did not happen. She's just speaking hypothetically.
I mean, then I can see it could be dangerous. But I mean, like, if you're just having a conversation, you're never going to see these people. Does it really, and it doesn't bother you, I don't think it matters.
But you know, some people, like you say, I don't know if he had another
Ulterior motive.
agenda.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Right. So now he's like, ooh.
Because old guy.
Let me go take your food back because I put something in there that I need to take out real quick.
I told you I had dialed an old number because I didn't know who it was.
Yes.
Remember I told you that?
Yes.
And the person, it was this guy who just moved to Springfield, literally like a month ago.
Oh, shoot.
And he was like, who is this?
Right.
He's like, you playing. I'm like, but we actually ended up meeting.
Really?
You know this. Do you not? I don't know. So much happens.
So much happens.
I don't think people know that we don't see each other like all the time.
We don't. I'd be
really
so
don't.
busy, and you'd be busy, and then it's just.
So I don't know if I told you or not.
No, maybe not.
But he was like, it was the voice. He was like, something about your voice. He's like, it's very feminine, and it drew me to you, and I wanted to meet you.
So did he know you were a man?
He knew when I sent him a picture.
And he still wanted to meet.
Yes. Now that's a whole nother conversation.
Oh, Jesus.
But the thing about it is, we had to get through the, you playing, who is this playing? Because I'm talking to him on the phone, and he's like, I want to see a picture. And I send him, I'm a guy.
And he's like, yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, stop playing. You're like, I'm not. Like,
but he had an agenda in his mind.
just from off your voice thinking that you were a female.
No. He had thoughts in his head about the other side. But he never acted upon it.
How weird is that? That it's just this phone call out the blue, and then his mind's like, "Is this aside from God?" Like,
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Like, hello? Wait, you playing, right? I was just thinking about your shit. This is weird.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
I was like, how random is that? You know what I mean? Like, so that's crazy.
It was very random for me. First of all, I'd had the same phone number since I was in high school.
Okay.
So I've never went through my phone.
Anyway.
This is the first time, we're talking about 2 weeks ago. This is the first time I ever went through my phone, deleted numbers.
All that.
Seeing if this person is still the same number.
And these are the same phone contacts that you had since high school.
Yes.
So, yeah, I can see that.
Yes. I just, like I said, I don't like jobs I don't ask for. I have to go through my phone and delete people. And
Like,
why?
who has time for that?
So
right.
in 10 years, this is the first time I went through my phone. I'm like, this random ass number.
You're like,
But
who
I
is
have
this?
it saved under like something.
Right.
That's not a name.
That's not an. You're like, what is this? It's
And
a memory
okay,
or what? Like,
so obviously the person who originally had the phone is not them anymore.
actually,
It's somebody
right.
else's phone.
So you're like, let me call it.
Right.
Are you glad you called?
I don't know.
Is that still to be
We don't talk no
determined?
more.
We don't talk anymore.
But it was just the same. It was just the thing of everybody swears up and down they know what a man and a woman is,
And they don't.
just like they do visually. Like remember Maury?
Yes.
When you have to come out the person, you have to guess.
Yes.
Remember that?
And people could not guess.
But people would swear, I know. They were always wrong.
They were. And because you don't know. Like, people think they know, but they really don't.
Yes.
They just don't. Like, it's hard, especially nowadays.
Right.
Especially with so much surgery and so much stuff and so many tricks and stuff. And
Right.
you just would not know. You
But
just
with
would not
this
know.
guy particularly, the thing that made him comfortable was, yes, I was a guy, but I had enough femininity to remind him of a woman, so he didn't feel as
uncomfortable,
or like he was sinning, whatever. He's a Christian,
so you have to just keep talking to him. Just keep talking to me. keep
It's my kryptonite.
right. Just keep talking to me.
Okay.
I mean, there you go with your voiceover. You're supposed to be starting the show. Okay, so back on subject though that we always.
What were we talking about?
We're supposed
That
to
bitch Tiffany.
I want to know. No, we're not talking about Tiffany.
okay.
I want to. Sorry about the music teacher, Tiff.
We not sorry.
Oh my goodness. So tell me about this dog situation.
Oh my gosh! Today,
Okay.
my cousin who came with me to your birthday party.
Oh, cousin. Hey, cousin.
You remember her?
Yes.
When you had, where were we? The restaurant.
Osaka.
Osaka. Terribly overpriced, but great food.
Whew, I caught the stuff in my mouth.
So she orders groceries from Walmart. Who does that?
The delivery thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I've done it once.
I would never.
I did it, but they did too many substitutions.
Listen, I've got to go in the store because I never know where my next paycheck gonna come from. And by that, I do mean a man. So she had them delivered to her door.
Yes.
She's at work.
Okay.
Her neighbor's dog. I guess, her sister's at her house.
Okay.
To get the food from whatever.
Okay.
Her neighbor's dog attacks the delivery guy. Yes.
Oh, no.
And the neighbor, I haven't even seen the video yet. She's supposed to be sending me the video, but she said he was trying to get at his neck. Yes.
What kind of dog was it?
What do you think it was?
It wasn't no
the
pig.
one you want.
It wasn't no pig.
Yeah. The little cute furry ones you said it.
It wasn't no pig.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Kill it dead.
Oh.
It's going to the pound because it was trying to bite the
dude's neck.
But the neighbor was able to
get the dog off.
Not even really get him off, but just get him off enough from where he didn't bite the guy's neck, but he did bite the guy's leg.
What happened? The dog just attacked, or?
They said he just charged out the front door. Now, according to my cousin, this is not the first time this dog has done this.
What?
And she's encouraged the neighbor to get rid of that dog before now.
Is it like a dog from an adoption, or we don't know the details?
Oh, I don't know all that.
These just a dog with teeth, and it attacked. Oh my gosh!
Yes. So when you were talking about you wanted a dog,
I'm getting a dog. I got a dog.
I was like, today.
That is crazy. But I've been hearing about a lot of dog attacks.
Turning on their owners. Yes.
And it just be like, the dog never did anything and never did. But you know what? Just RIP. The situation happened with my cousin with her dogs.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, but the thing was, the dog didn't attack her, but
it was after the fact.
It was the after effect. Yeah. But still, just even knowing that is just creepy.
How quickly they will move on.
Right, basically.
No loyalty.
No loyalty. Right, Jesus.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Exactly. So that's the thing, and I don't know, and I hear a lot of people with the dogs, a lot of the dogs that attack, a lot of them, most of them that I found is that it's people who are doing the rescue dog, or people who are it's not people that grew the dog up from a puppy all the way up. Now, there is some of those that the dog just attacks, but you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I guess even though it's a dog, it's the same thing with people. You know what I mean? I feel like it's the same thing with people.
People will switch up on you.
People will just I knew them. They were a great person. I don't know that they had a whole slew of people that they were killing. And we have a cowboy.
We do?
We do. And he has dreads.
Oh, wow. I know him.
Of course you
That's, he makes music.
I think everyone
you know him,
here
right?
does.
You know who he is, though. Tebby Zalango.
Never heard of him.
He works at Petite's barbecue.
Oh, so he makes chicken and music.
And he works at Food Fantasies too, which you've never been to.
No, but is that the one on Wabash?
Yes.
Next to Sonic?
Yes.
Yes, I need to go in there.
Yeah, he works there too. I think he's vegan. Now, how he work at PT's at the same time? I don't know. That's neither here nor there.
I'm about to say, wait, you just said, you know what? What time does PT's close? That sounds so good.
Everyone here does not make music. Let me correct you. This is a photography studio as well.
You make that too, but the person who made the photography was a musician.
I'm not talking about myself.
Oh.
I'm talking about in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
They do photography.
Photography, podcasting, as we are here. Videography for anything. Commercials, business commercials.
They do a lot here.
Look at me giving Heizel a shout out.
Heizel.
Maybe they'll give us a discount.
Why do I always say Heizel? I know. They got all kinds of plans. I was looking at their memberships. That's pretty cool.
So the moral of the story is put them motherfucking goddamn dogs up. It's that white people shit. Black folks, I don't know when y'all became so dog crazy. Wow. This ain't no motherfucking zoo.
Wow. When have you went to a zoo and seen a dog? That's what I want to know.
A dog is nothing but a wild wolf. Ain't that what they say?
A wild wolf.
Yeah. Well, domestic. The dog is the domesticated version of a wolf, right?
This is true.
Yes.
This is true.
So
these dogs are crazy.
I don't have anything against animals. That's the thing. I just don't want them in my house.
I understand that.
And I just wanted to say this to people who cook, because there's a lot of people who cook out of their house.
Ugh.
Y'all don't need no pets if you cooking.
If you're cooking.
I don't
dog
care
hair, dog
what
food.
you say. He don't be in the kitchen. You don't know when to jump on that counter.
Ugh.
You get what I'm saying?
Good thing I don't cook.
Good thing you don't cook. You really don't.
I don't.
I will say that.
Good thing I don't cook. Oh
But
my goodness.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
like,
I think that is disgusting.
my cousin is a little bit shaken up by that because she doesn't really know, are they going to try to sue her or put it on the neighbor, or is Walmart going to take the blame insurance-wise?
It shouldn't go for her because all she did was order some food. You know what I mean? And it wasn't her fault that the dog got loose.
It wasn't.
I think that goes back to the neighbor. First off, the neighbor's going to be at fault because the dog got out the house.
Yeah, and from my understanding, they were crying and all that, and they don't want to give up. It's no choice. They're going to take it.
Yeah, especially considering, like, this wasn't the first time.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I'm not a dog. Like, listen.
I like dogs.
Is it just me? I think, Zach, do you like pets?
Yeah.
Do you have pets?
Yeah.
Oh, God. It's just me then.
What do you have?
I'm outnumbered.
A dog and a cat.
Mm-hmm.
So I
have a rabbit. I mean,
where?
It just visits me sometimes.
It does not count the outside rabbit that comes into your yard every now and again.
It runs in the backyard.
I have a rabbit that comes and goes. I don't know. Goes in the forest next door. I don't know.
It keeps coming back. Apparently, I'm a likable guy.
It definitely doesn't go in the forest next door with the bear traps and all the other
stuff. Oh my gosh, R.I.P. to my neighbor.
What?
She passed.
Did she?
Yes, she had bear traps
in her backyard.
But these kids was running in her backyard, and one of the little girls got their foot clamped.
Oof! Why does she have bear traps in her backyard?
I think she had a possum problem, or what else could you use?
A bear.
She was trying to catch something that was. I think she had a garden. She had a garden in the back.
Oh, okay.
So whatever animal
kept getting into the garden.
Yes, and that was supposed to. But the little girl shouldn't have been in her backyard.
Does she have a fence?
No. Girl, this is the east side.
Oh, yeah, true. This is true. So, I wonder if she ever got in trouble for that.
Who?
The lady.
No, absolutely not.
Because even though that, you know what I'm saying? It's just like example, if you have a swimming pool and you don't have a fence and somebody comes in your pool, even though they're coming to your yard and they drown, it's your fault.
Well, the girl didn't die.
She got her whole leg
And then
chomped.
when the ambulance came, the mama never even came. Remember
I told
you that?
Yeah, she didn't even care, so it didn't even matter anyway. It wasn't going to go no further
these
anyway.
These mixed kids, y'all.
It wasn't going to go. So their mama was white?
Their mama was white. Daddy never came, nor
Didn't
the mama.
Didn't the stepmama come or something?
Stepmama.
The baby mama?
Stepmama. I don't even, but you know, they probably weren't even married.
At all.
But yeah, the stepmama came and said, yeah, the mother sent me to check on her. Because the ambulance couldn't go until...
The mom or a guardian or something
until somebody showed up.
That is so bad. Like, that is so weird. Ugh.
And these kids, still to this day, they be...
Are they still out there?
Yeah, with no shoes.
Running in the streets.
No shoes on. Sometimes no socks.
See, I've been seeing a lot of kids that are like 5, 6, 7 outside by themselves, running down the street, no parent. Oh my gosh. So I'm coming down my street. Me and my goddaughter were in the car. I'm coming down my street. My street, it can be kind of busy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm coming down the street and there's a little boy standing in the middle of the road. Like there's a car right here and he's like standing like on the back part of the car, but like in the street, holding like his lunchbox, and he looked like he couldn't be no more than like 5. And so but he looked scared, and cars are riding past, so I ride past, and I go past the first time, and I'm just like,
you went past him?
Look, I went past a little bit, and I stopped, and I'm like, what the? So I backed all the way up.
Mm-hmm. The
So
Pisces in you.
I know. I backed up, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "Huh." I'm like, "Where's your mom?" I don't like. He couldn't talk. Probably was watching Cocomelon. I don't know. So
Lord.
he.
Cocomelon was watching him.
It's just so funny to me because people be like, "Oh, Cocomelon is turning these kids and making them not talk." My daughter watched Cocomelon. She talked too much. Like, it's just weird. But anyway, so
Is that what they say?
yes,
Oh.
they're trying to file a lawsuit against Cocomelon saying that it's making kids be like slow and making them throw temper tantrums.
I wouldn't know. Me and my niece was watching Pose.
Oh my god.
So you.
So yes. So I back up, like I said, I'm talking to this little boy. He can't speak. I don't know if he's just scared or not talking
No,
straight
if
or what.
he's young like that, I'm thinking he's in preschool.
Yes, he's
So
like, yeah, exactly.
Doesn't the preschool urban league have to drop them off at their door?
No, but he wasn't. It wasn't like out of school. Like, he shouldn't have been there. So I'm
Okay.
like, where's your mom? Trying to figure out where. So this ghetto ass black chick comes downstairs, and she comes down and got her hair all the weave hair, nails all long. She like, I'm like, oh, he was standing in the street. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want him to get hit by a car. She bitch didn't say thank you or, no, she's like, and why the fuck is you out the car? Your ass wasn't supposed to be out the car anyway. Get your ass in the car. I'm like,
Oh my God.
and before I can say something to this lady, my phone rang. And it was a call that I had been expecting. And I'm like, this is a sign for God. Because this bitch almost got cussed the fuck out. Like, you yelling at this little boy because you left him in the car? And he got out like, she didn't say thank you or no, nothing. She just like, and why the fuck is your ass out the car? You should have stayed your ass in the motherfucking car anyway. And he's like looking all scared. I'm just like, bro, like your child was just in the middle of the street. Like, what is wrong with you?
Springfield would not take credit for this mother. She's from Chicago or Peoria.
Man.
And I stand by that.
She looked like she was from Chicago.
Sounds like it too.
Man, I'm just like, this poor little boy. I'm just like, let me take this call and let me just pull off. But I'm just like, that is so crazy. Like, girl, you could at least been like, thank you, and then did your little craziness.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, how about you look at yourself for leaving this little boy in the car? Like, what is you doing? Like,
How about you know your child?
exactly.
I'm
Because
sure it
clearly
wasn't
that ain't the first time he got out the car like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why you up here in this ghetto ass apartment building
But there's a lot of kids I just see
that are little that really don't need to be around.
just walking and
Yes. Like,
in the street.
yeah.
Like I said, no shoes sometimes.
No shoes.
I saw a girl today on my street, no shoes.
I don't know what they're doing. Like, it's not summertime. Where's your parents? What is y'all doing outside with no shoes?
She had a little stroller with a baby doll in it.
Are you
and she
serious?
walking the
She's
fake
getting out of
baby.
there. Her baby daddy done pissed her off. She's getting up out of
Oh
there.
my God, she's already lived the life.
Man.
She's only 8.
She's stressed. Right. Stressed. I'm tired of this shit.
Down bad.
Man. Already.
But my thing was, so she was in the middle of the street, this girl I saw.
Yes.
And she did not move.
Like, she just took over the street.
Yeah, she's just still in the middle. And normal kids would go to the sidewalk, move out the way. But
Right.
it was like she thought she ran the street.
And it's just
y'all
like,
go around me.
like, girl, until she get hit. And then it would
This
have
is
been
the
like,
wrong street for. I'm gonna say on my block.
that's the
them
wrong street to be walking.
cars-
Just be zooming.
Yes, all
like
the time.
that's how it is on my street. Like the cops was by my house the other day and last night actually, and they're like, do all the cars be coming out here running like driving like that? I'm like, yes,
officer, yes.
they do, and they be running stop signs. So check this out. So last night, crazy situation happened. Police were around my house dealing with a situation. Okay. This random white guy comes. I've never seen this guy before in my life. Like, I've been in my house since like 2011.
Long time.
This random white guy, the police are sitting in the parking lot. He comes out. He's like, what the fuck are you guys doing out here? They're like, sir, what? And he has his hand in his pocket, white guy. And they're like, what? He's like, you guys have been driving around this area for hours and hours. What are you guys doing around this house? What is going on? They're like, sir, first of all, take your hands out your pocket. He's like, what the fuck do I got to do that for? They're like, because we asked you to. And why are you steady walking up to the police car? He's like, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. And do I need to be worried? And you guys are in my fucking backyard. I'm thinking like, which yard do you live in? Because
Right.
I've never seen you around here. And he's like, I just don't understand what the fuck is going on in my hood. Not the hood, in his hood.
In his
I don't understand
hood.
what the fuck is going on in my hood. They're like, sir, just go back in your house. I don't have to do anything. You want to see some identification? He was just like going nuts. Like, he was so mad at the police. Then like 3 kids rolled past on a bike. He's like, oh my gosh. was going nuts. The police were like, "Have you seen him before?" I'm like, "Absolutely not."
And when I say everybody's on drugs,
Man,
this is why.
Like, it was so crazy. I'm just like, dude. He's like, "Why are you guys snooping around my yard?" And they're like, "We're not in your yard." So they're like, "But if we were, it doesn't matter." They're like, he's like, "Get the fuck out of my yard!" And they're like, "Sir, please go back in your house." I'm thinking to myself, like, y'all are way too nice to this guy right now.
Because
Like,
it wouldn't be that way with us.
at all.
It wouldn't be
at
that
all.
way.
Like, it's just so crazy. He was talking to them so crazy and like spazzing out. And to me, it's just like clearly he had something to hide at his own house because he's trying to tell y'all to get the fuck off his property and y'all not say so. What are you got to hide? Like, it was just so weird. And I tell you, I've never even seen this guy before in my life. Like, he was just going nuts on the police. And then like the lot next to my house, he's like walking. He like goes, he disappears for a while. Then he walks all the way around the parking lot. Then he walks across the street by that person, your stalker that was across the street from me.
Not my stalker.
Your stalker.
He's not my stalker.
Yes, that lives across the street from me.
Admirer.
Yeah, strong admirer. Your stalker. And then he like disappears and the cop's like, "Where'd he go?" I'm like, "I don't know." So then they're like, we see you standing outside. We want to make sure you're okay. I'm like, "I'm fine." So then like I see him like come through the cars and he goes and he walks through the lot because a lot of people don't know that's my lot too, that I own that lot. They don't think no one owns it.
I don't think so.
So, but I don't have no like no trespassing signs. I need to get some of those. So he gets
You're
in that.
way too generous.
Oh my goodness, I need to. So he like in that yard and he's like starts spinning around in circles and shit. And I'm like, is this nigga doing ballerinas poses
That
in my
nigga's
yard?
high.
He was so, and then
That's
the
a
cop's
kite.
like, "Where'd he go?" I'm like, "I just seen him spinning in the yard. I don't understand what is happening." Hello, people. Welcome back. We had some technical difficulties thanks to our technician over here, engineer, whose laptop decided to die.
It wasn't his laptop, right?
It was.
Oh, never mind.
It was.
Sorry.
But we are back. But I was talking about my story about the crazy crackhead white guy who said he was in his own hood.
And he was scratching his balls.
Probably. Walking through, harassing the police officers.
At night while it was raining.
In Springfield
All
for
of
no
that.
reason and then disappeared into the darkness and we don't know where he went. So more of the story is be careful.
Stay off drugs.
Be careful. Somebody had my friend today had a Dare shirt on today.
I have a Dare shirt.
But I'm like, and I
Did
was
they
like,
deserve to wear it?
but look,
They
listen.
ain't got no business wearing it.
They didn't because this is why. Because I'm like,
Fashion
oh, you have
statement.
a Dare. I was like, you have a Dare shirt on, and then it had the words underneath, and the words said, "Drugs are really expensive."
Wow.
I'm like, seriously?
Well, at least we know she'll never be caught with fentanyl.
It was a he.
He needs the real thing.
I was like, you have a Dare shirt? I ain't seen Dare since I was in high school, and I read the thing. I'm like, drugs are really expensive. Really? I'm like, okay.
I'm very disappointed.
Me too. Because I really like Dare. I was in the Dare program and shit. I felt like I was doing something.
You know, the reason why people think I'm a ghost, like, people have really accused me of hiding out.
What?
You've
Why?
heard that before.
Yes, I have.
People like, you never go out. We never... Me and you have so many stories of us out.
Going out.
And about.
But you know what? That goes back to us saying, like, when you know that people be like acting like they have this crazy beef with you. And it's just like, but I can be found anywhere. Like,
Anywhere.
I'm not hiding at all.
But what we don't do, what I was saying is, we're never in heavily smoked areas.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Like, if they allow smoking in the indoor,
We're outside.
I won't be there.
Yeah, we'll be outside.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, even, and you know, like that one place we went to, what is that? That we were outside.
Gin Mill?
Yes, because outside it's not like heavily. Even though they go out there to smoke, it's not like smoked out.
Right, outside I'm fine.
Yeah.
But if we're inside someplace and there is just like weed in the air,
I don't like that.
I'm going to actually have, I don't want to say sinus because I don't have sinuses.
So you're just about to lie?
I hate saying that because people...
Like, oh, he has sinus issues.
No. I hate saying that because everybody seems like they have sinuses and I don't. And so then I kind of sound elitist when I'm like, what are you guys talking about? But like, my nose gets really stuffed and when I'm around like smoke like that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for 3 days because I've counted it.
Not 3 days.
Yes.
But you
for
know
me
what?
to, like,
I
really
think
clear
that's
it out.
like now, like, so I had just went down to look at my puppy and my uncle was smoking and I don't smoke and he was smoking. I'm like, oh, that's nothing. But I'm like, I can be around. I'm not smoking. But now my throat is killing me.
You will feel it.
My throat is killing
You'll
me.
feel
And
it.
I'm just like, okay, maybe I really can't be around smoking anymore. Like, I already have issues with my throat anyway, but I'm just like my throat now is like hurting so bad. I'm just like, that effect. It really, and that was weed smoke.
And it depends on, like, everybody's got a different form. We don't know if you've got the good stuff or the bad stuff.
Right. It's just like he got the stuff.
But ironically, what I do like the smell of is when people smoke from a tobacco. So, what do you call those things?
What?
The tobacco.
Is that your car?
Somebody's car's going off. I don't think it's mine. You think they're trying to steal our cars?
It ain't mine.
We have the most random ass podcast, I swear.
It's just so much stuff. We didn't see like a country dread-headed cowboy.
He's an artist.
Oh.
Zach is going to tell us what happened. He's coming back in.
There's a red car like parked in the back.
Okay.
I was like, red car, wait a minute.
Right.
Let me get out here.
No. Tobacco pipe. Like
You
the
like
pipe.
that? Oh, like the little one that has like the curve.
Like old fashioned, yes.
Oh, yes. Okay. You like that smell?
For some reason, when people smoke out of that, I love it.
Really?
I do. I like get contact high or something.
What?
And
But
it
you
doesn't
don't
affect me. But a lot of people don't smoke out of pipes anymore.
They don't, but they're. I like the pipe. I just like where they look.
They pipes is not tobacco. I'm not talking about dick.
Oh. I was about. Oh, that's exactly where I went with that one.
No, because people can make cocaine and stuff.
Okay.
Cook. Never mind.
Wow. Song list.
Yes.
Oh.
Because we keep attempting to finish our song list.
We can only go through a couple because we have to get out of here.
Have to go from where we left off.
Which was, I got that.
You gonna do it or me?
Okay, you can do it.
Jordan Armstrong, My God.
Okay.
Do you even remember how these songs sound?
Yes, I do.
From last week?
Yeah, and I don't think we stopped. Did we stop on Jordan? Okay.
Because last one we did was Omarion, so after that is
Okay, so Jordan Armstrong. I do like that song.
It's a Christian song.
I do like the song. I did.
Contemporary gospel.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
I didn't like his pants.
Oh, now we're judging off the visual.
I just didn't like his outfit. Like, the video wasn't bad.
He's a gospel artist. They sing for the Lord. They don't do it for show.
Clearly, because I'm like, what is he wearing? But it wasn't a bad song. Okay, maybe I didn't like the song.
It makes me think of...
I don't think I like the song.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't think I like
She's going to hell.
Just because it's called... That's why I'm like, because it says My God.
You can't not like the only gospel song on the list.
I don't like it.
Why not?
I don't know. I just didn't...
You don't like Mary Mary? It reminds me of Mary Mary.
I do like Mary Mary, but I just didn't like that song.
Okay.
I just didn't like... I don't know. We're just going to move on.
Okay.
Maybe I'll have to listen to
I don't
another
have
song.
nothing to do with this because I love the Lord.
Wow, this has nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. Okay, this Brandy song. It's very It's like it seems like a very family song.
Family oriented. It's a Disney song.
Yeah, so
from
you
the
can
Cheaper
tell
by the Dozen.
Yes, it's very family. It's like, oh, you're having like a family gathering, and this is like
but it's with
the
her
kids.
daughter.
Is it?
Featuring Sarai.
Is that Brandy's daughter?
Yes, that's Brandy's daughter.
Okay.
Now she can't sing as good as her, but she can hold a note. I mean, very rarely does talent pass down from the... How many artists do you know where the child really sounds as great as the parent?
No.
I don't know a lot.
No, there's not. There's not. It wasn't a bad song. Like I said, it's very family oriented.
It's a soundtrack. So,
It is.
You know what I mean?
So yeah, that's what I mean. Like, okay, yeah.
But
it's not like a song that... But some songs that you can listen to from a soundtrack, you're like, oh, I really like this song. I'll listen to it. But this is more like you said, a soundtrack type of...
I just think for us musicians, as myself, we love Brandy. She's like the blueprint.
I like Brandy.
For a lot of singers.
I like Brandy.
So it's always good to hear her. No matter if the song is teeny boppy or if she's on Star.
Did you?
Or
yeah,
whatever.
no comment. Yeah, Brandy. Why is she involved in a hit and run?
Allegedly.
No, I think they
No,
allegedly.
that was I studied that case and it wasn't her fault. It
Which
wasn't.
part? The hit or the run?
The hit.
Oh, okay.
She didn't run.
They definitely said it was a hit and run.
It was a car accident. She didn't run.
Okay.
Halle Berry had a hit and run. Remember that?
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah.
I do.
Brandy is an upstanding citizen, except
We're
for
gonna
the
go to the
time she
next-
lied about her marriage. Yeah, next song.
Is it Genuine?
Genuine.
That's an older song.
Another.
I like the song.
You do?
I do like the
What's
song.
it called? You didn't even tell the people what it is.
Oh, shoot. I have on here.
It's called Good for Nothing.
But I like the song. It's not a bad song. But I like Genuine, so...
Yeah, it is an older song. Everything on the list isn't like, this year.
This year,
like,
no. So I like that song.
I just think a lot of songs people slept on, so I just bring it
I
back.
had to bring it back.
You know what I
2008,
mean?
it said.
Yes, 2008.
It's so crazy that I feel like 2008 is not even that far along, but it's so far away. It really was.
It's
time.
not that far away.
But it is.
Yeah, I graduated, so it's not that damn far.
But it 14 years ago?
14?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Let me think.
14 years ago.
More like...
My son was born in 2008. He'll be 14 this year.
More like 13.
14?
And a half.
We're going to still go with 14. My son was born in 2008 and he'll be 14 this year. 14. So it wasn't a bad song. Like I said, I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably heard it. Good for Nothing.
Next one.
Van Jess, Slow Down. So
Have you heard of them?
I have not. And when I watched the video, I didn't know. I was like, okay, because I had to watch the video. I didn't know Van Jess is two different people. Like, you know what I mean?
They're sisters.
Because it was like Van Jess.
I
At
don't
first,
know.
when I first seen it, I'm like, oh, okay, Van Jess. I'm like, wait, that's two different people.
It's a group.
It is a group.
Yes.
A duo.
We don't see too many duos.
No.
So that's what makes them a little bit different.
And then them together, like their name together is like one name.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm assuming one's name
And
starts with
I
Van.
believe they're African.
Yeah. I like the song.
Mm-hmm.
The little rapper guy, it's fine. Lucky Day.
He's not a little rap. He's a singer.
Lucky Day.
A little rapper guy.
Yeah.
I have
The girl with the ponytail on her reminds me of Coming to America.
I don't know if they'll take that as a compliment.
She was a cute girl hopping on one foot. Like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Did you see that?
Yes, I know what you're talking about. And actually, I watched her Unsung.
Really?
What's her name?
I don't know her name.
Is her name like Vanessa something?
It is.
Yeah.
And it's
her
funny.
mom hates that scene. They were talking about that scene.
Are you serious?
Her mom was like,
why did you do that?
Yeah, she thought it was so demeaning,
Like, so
and
disrespectful.
below her. Like, to this day, her mom is like,
she doesn't like
you
it.
could have had a better debut.
Than that. Like, get out of here.
But no, we went also, speaking of Lucky Day, congratulations, because he is now paying child support. His baby mama said he was not paying for like 12 years.
Ooh, wee. So he got the back pay.
Doesn't have a relationship with his daughter.
So is he paying child support and seeing his kid?
No.
We're just starting with the child
paying
support.
Child support. Okay. But I think that's the making of a good soul singer. Every soul singer I know has a fucked up background. I mean, if you look into people's background like Marvin
That's why they got so much soul. They got that shit to sing about. He's singing about them.
Bobby Womack. Their stories are off the fucking chain.
You're like, what the hell? How did you become so calm? You got to.
But the music be off the chain.
That's what it be.
So,
R. Kelly. Your favorite.
I was listening to him yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. You remind me of my Jeep.
Oh yes, I don't care about them. He got some bangers. I don't care.
Put
be
that
a fan.
on the playlist.
Right? Be a fan. Don't be a fan. He got some bangers. That's it. That's all. All right. So Alex Vaughn, Mirage.
Yeah.
I like that song.
Yeah. What
like
did
that
she
song.
say?
I like that song. I like her.
Stop
I never heard of
something
her.
over lame ass niggas.
Yes, I've never heard of her.
Me either.
So,
I found her on TikTok.
Really?
Yes.
I'm not a ticker talker.
TikTok is the place to be.
It is. I like her. They found a lot of stuff on TikTok. And then I think there was one more. Todrick Hall. I've heard of him. What is he on?
You've heard of him?
Yes.
Well, recently he was on Big Brother, the reality show. I don't watch that either.
Oh.
But
but he was there.
He was there. And he was on American Idol too.
Maybe that's where
before.
Maybe that's where. Because that name sounds so familiar.
Are you burping?
Not me, the engineer.
On the set.
Jeez. Get it together.
But that fucking boring, huh?
You didn't charge your laptop either before you came. Didn't charge your laptop
took
either.
You out.
Man, I need a nap.
So Todrick Hall, his song is Rich Forever.
Rich Forever.
Yes.
Yes.
What do you think about it?
I like the song.
He's also an LGBT artist. I always try to include
I like
one of
the song.
those.
You have to.
You
I
know,
like the song.
Todrick has a lot going on too. Like
What
I
is-
said, behind the scenes, they
Really?
say he's a terrible person. He doesn't pay his makeup artist, his
Seriously?
stylist. He's behind on rent $60K.
You did a lot. You said I did a little research. You did a lot of fucking research. Really?
Listen, he's always in the blogs.
So that's why.
And I like him. I like his songs are so, to me, they're happy songs.
And you're just like, you got this fucked up life, and you just singing all these happy songs.
You know, sometimes you need that. You know what I mean?
No, because it's not helping him in life.
What
Clearly.
you mean it's not? No.
You just said he owe this, he ain't paying that, he's so rude, so he's singing
I'ma
all this
say
happy
this.
shit.
I think Todrick has the money.
You just think he's stingy?
I think he has poor money management.
That is a big
And that's
thing.
what happens when a lot of people get money. If you still don't know how to manage it, you're like,
still gonna
where to go?
Exactly. People don't understand that. Like,
Mhm.
you can give one person $50,000 and they can do this, do that. You can give another person $50,000, they have nothing to show for it.
Yes.
And it's the same $50,000, just two different people, two different
So
personalities.
I think he's getting paid.
He's just using for other shit.
It's also a thing about, does he value
Money?
the people who do things for him?
Ooh.
Like, if someone does his makeup, does he value that person?
So if not, he's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Do it anyway.
Because he'll be like, oh,
You're just like, you're in my presence to even
you're
do my
lucky to
makeup.
get an IG tag.
Right, exactly. You're like, you're just even here. Like, I'm giving you that. You're like, you're just even here.
That
So,
is our annual phone call ring
yes,
on time as usual.
Exactly.
Yes.
It is.
So what did you learn that you didn't know last week?
I learned that our engineer needs to bring his charger.
Don't do that. This is about your growth. Not
There's
his,
none.
Not
I just gotta
not
take
his
the nails down.
not his stunt of growth.
Oh, I learned
Your
that when I
growth.
get my two puppies, that I need to make sure that they stay locked up and don't run out the door
So
attacking people.
you're going to be
because
a
I'm not.
slave
I ain't got.
master to
I ain't
your
got
pets.
time. I ain't got time to be doing no lawsuits. I ain't got time.
I don't even think I agree with that concept though.
So now, at first it was put the dogs down and make them all die. Now it's why would you get a dog
No.
and keep it locked up?
I don't like the concept of people domesticating wild animals. Put
Really?
them where they belong.
A dog is a wild animal.
They belong in Utah with the other wolves.
Why do they gotta be in Utah?
Where else would wolves be?
Why do they have to be in
Where would
Utah?
wolves be?
It doesn't, apparently in Utah. But why Utah? Like why?
I think Utah's a beautiful state.
And that's where the
I
wolves
think
are.
people sleep on it. I think they would have lots
Why
of
can't they
beautiful
be in like
wolves.
Alaska?
Isn't that where polar bears are?
There's also wolf dogs that
What?
pull sleds through the snow.
You would know. You probably did a 5th grade science project on it or something.
I probably did. Don't do me. I did.
I
I did. I used to do all kinds of stuff. I used to go to like the little freaking like the little farming vacations and stuff for my school. I went to a Jason Aldean concert and a Montgomery something concert.
So
Caucasian.
napkin. You're such a napkin.
I am. I can't help it.
Although I do love country.
I do too.
You know why I love country? Because I used to work at the fair.
You used to work everywhere.
I have like every time I listen.
used to work at the fair?
Yeah, used to work at the fair as a
Where?
teenager.
Really? Doing
Yes.
what?
Everything.
Really?
Yes. Like
During like the fair season?
during the fair season, cleaning up.
Really?
Okay, so I actually got promoted.
To what?
Because it went from like cleaning up the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
And like when I say cleaning up, we actually had to like clean like the pigs where they were. It
Are
was
you serious?
grunt work. I'm no stranger to hard work.
Oh.
Okay? Just because I wear Croc platforms doesn't mean I know how to get dirty.
Oh.
But
okay.
anyway.
They are tall. They're supposed to be mine, but we're not going to talk about that.
You don't know what to do with them.
Oh.
And also, I listened to our former podcast. You said I didn't give you the Lil Kim shirt. I did give you that shirt.
You did give it to me.
Yes, you never wore it.
You gave it to me. I
Yeah.
did wear it too, actually. I did wear it.
Did you?
I even got a picture of me wearing it.
You didn't send it to me.
I did not. I didn't see you a picture of me wearing your shirt either, but I definitely wore it.
Thanks. In spirit.
And then I seen another picture of somebody you just took a picture of like the shoes and
They took that picture.
and I'm just like, oh, that's cute.
They were going running where the shirt can be seen by other runners.
It looked like they had.
But anyway, I was at
Jeans
the...
on.
Listen.
like red jeans to be.
Why were you looking so hard?
Because I was trying to figure out what nonsense you're gonna bring up.
They had red shoes.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it was red jeans.
I seen something red.
But I was working that kind of shit. Making sure the fairground's clean. But then I got promoted to the warehouse. Because there's like a store, and some people don't know this. At the fair, there's a store where all the vendors can request what they need.
And it comes to the warehouse.
Yeah. And we ship them orders.
Really?
Like
an Amazon.
Paper towel. Yeah, paper towels that they need.
What? For the whole time that they're in the fair?
For the whole time they're there. It's almost like a courtesy.
Oh, that's neat though. Do they request it?
Yeah. Like, we got orders every day, and then I was on the forklift.
What? You do not know how to drive no forklift?
I do. People, what do y'all think I do all day? Sit around and suck dick?
Do you want me to answer that? Do you want me to answer that?
Now, partly I think they were doing this as a courtesy because, they had that big thing to where they weren't paying their vendors the money.
The money? Oh.
So it was like, we'll just give them
some paper towels and napkins, spoons and forks and some shit. Hand sanitizer. We got this.
Yeah.
But working at those is pretty cool. So, do you like the warehouse?
I did.
You know what else is pretty cool to work at?
No air conditioning, but it's better than being That's
cool that you worked at the fair. I used to work.
I feel like I have 9 lives. 19 at this point.
That's a lot of lives. Do you need that many?
You definitely do. I don't think we could do this podcast if we hadn't lived.
This is true.
I think this is why people
so much shit.
really don't excel in this arena because they haven't been nowhere.
We have so many things. I was just talking to my friend today. He's like, you know what? I always used to think you're a liar because you be saying telling me that something's come up. He's like, but you be showing me proof that what you say is real.
Honey.
I said, I'm not lying. He's like, at first he was like, if you were anybody else, I'd be like, no way. He's like, but you really be showing me that shit really be happening. I'm like, my life is crazy. Like, I cannot make this shit up. Like, I'm dead ass serious. Shit just be happening.
She really does have the wildest stories. More wild than me at times.
It really is. It's just be like, I can't make it up. I see it.
2 minutes. I thought what Petite Nina was going to say when I asked her that question about what did she learn today, because last episode we talked about examining a man's ass to know if he had been fucked before. And I sent you the picture.
You did, and it wasn't a line. It was more like a ring of thunder.
A ring of thunder. I would call it an ass band.
It was something.
It was. Band. It's not a stretch mark.
It's not a stretch mark. Yeah, it's
Please do not look at a stretch mark.
It looks like a halo around the asshole.
A halo. I can get
that. A halo around the asshole is what it looks like.
Okay. Yeah.
What's
I
good?
I can get with that.
A halo.
That's way better than an ass band.
It definitely is. A halo around the asshole is what it looked like.
I thought you were going to say that's what you learned.
I didn't learn that. You said what I learned today. I learned that the other day.
I said that you didn't know last week.
Oh, yeah.
I literally set you up for the win.
So I lost?
Yeah.
Oh.
You definitely failed.
Well, I know about. I'm sorry. So listen, people. Just so you know, it's not a stretch mark. It's not a line like a pregnancy line on someone's stomach. It's a halo.
It's a halo
around your asshole.
And even sometimes he could be getting fucked, but if he's not getting fucked that hard, he won't have that halo. It'll take some time to form.
So if he has the halo, that means your man's been getting fucked for a long time.
But just because he doesn't have it, don't mean he's still not getting fucked.
And if he doesn't have it, he still may be getting fucked.
All the way around, you're just fucked.
For a long time.
Everybody's fucked.
At the end of the day, your man's getting fucked. So fuck it.
I think that's a great way to end the show.
Alrighty then.
All right. I am Vinny Poppins.
I'm just going to be Petite Nina and Poppin' Nina.
Pushing P.
Who is these people?
Listen.
I feel like we just got a whole crew in here today, and I haven't met none of them.
And we have our HPIC head pilgrim in charge, Zach. We are on Google. We are on Spotify.
Yes.
We are on YouTube.
Yes.
So find us whatever is convenient for you.
We're there.
And you can cash at me at the big icon on Cash App, or you can hit my Facebook. However or you can just give me, money when you see me. Because we're out here. We're not hiding.
At all. Okay? No one's hiding.
Meet me in Audie's parking lot.
What? No, don't meet him there.
Good night, folks.
Bye.